Hello, I thought I post a small video for you guys. So here we have apparently a Dragon Ball Super arc tier list. So let's rank these arcs. But as to these, that's completely bullshit. We are starting from F. H. Let's make this letters capital. G. Let me just. Okay, this now this should be correct. They aren't even bad enough, good enough to reach E rank. These Dragon Ball Super is a tier on its own. So no matter what I do, it will never be as good as the Garlic Junior arc. It will never be as good as the Buu Saga, the Super 17 arc. Stop being in denial. Look, the best arc is just a discount version of Otherworld Tournament. Like, why is Universe 6 arc, the Universe 6 tournament, the best arc? I made a video about it. You can watch it. Not gonna waste my breath to repeat it. To keep it short, it was a short arc with a stakeless tournament, and it did the least amount of damage of all Dragon Ball arcs. By the way, I won't rank these because they are manga exclusive, and I want to keep it simple and rank them by anime. So how bad are these? Like, let's start with the worst arc. Tournament of Power obviously will be going to G, because the Tournament of Power is complete bullshit, dragged out tournament without any meaningful stakes. So let me ask you something. If I said there will be a tournament where the losing teams will be erased, and the prize for the winner of the tournament are the Super Dragon Balls, did you seriously believe everyone will be erased forever? Even if Universe 7 lost, which it wouldn't, because we know Goku will drain Oop at the end. You can deny all you want. Who has also been confirmed and shown several times in Super. The ending of C, the ending of the manga, has been out there for 3 decades. Yes. So, what does it mean? That means that Dragon Ball Super's stakes are complete bullshit. So the entirety of Super is already filler. So having this universes get destroyed, especially those we don't give a fuck about, didn't really matter. Do you guys really care about Hit and Jiren? I don't. I would have loved if these female Saiyans would disappear forever. Oh my god, these female Saiyans, they are cringy as fuck. One is literally Broly with tits, but is shy when she's not in her Broly reference form, and the other is just a fangirl self and stuff. I think I have to make a video about Khalifa. See, this is the only Dragon Ball character I really actually hate. Fuck Caulifla. Somebody needs to take her and bury her alive. Awful character. Literally fitting for any fanfiction written by a complete amateur. Complete cringe. ugly design, completely unoriginal. And people say she's an amazing Tom Girl character. Like, don't you dare to compare it to Mato Yuriko. Complete trash tier tomboy. And it shows, she pretty much shows how desperate Dragon Ball fans are for pussy. There aren't good female characters in Dragon Ball, so don't waste your time watching Dragon Ball for females. Watch another show. Dragon Ball is not the type of show that usually delivers well-written female characters. And if you want to add a mention Android 18, then you are stupid too, because Android 18 had just one fight where she shined and she became a damsel in distress in the same arc she was introduced. Everyone else is a complete retard. Oh boy. Oh, speaking of female characters, there's Ribrianne, obviously. It's the overused joke. Nobody likes Ribrianne. Still thinking the Tournament of Power is amazing. Like, none of the fights really mattered, besides, if any would have mattered, is the final fight against Jiren. If this was a serious display of a tournament, like, if this was a if people took this serious, Goku, Jiren, Vegeta or Frieza just powering up would eliminate everyone else. Any of these characters just powering up would lead to any other character to be eliminated. So it's pretty much so there were just a handful of characters that were worth investing in. Everything else was a waste of time. And it's completely dragged out. It makes the fight against Frieza feel well paced. Like, at least the fight against Frieza on Namek was engaging. It's like Goku is throwing everything and nothing works. Every attempt gets built up. You really believe, yeah, now we have beaten Frieza. Nope. And that's why Frieza became even so popular, because he's such he's feared by King Kai, a freaking god of the North Galaxy. You should know this. At the time that meant shit, because Frieza was the strongest character in the universe. Now you get all these bullshit characters and boring ass fights, and we supposed to take it serious. Give me a break. And the ending was cringy as fuck, some fanfic bullshit. Awful writing. Perhaps I should put a few more letters here, because that's how awful is this. An arc that comes close to it, but still doesn't make it quite in, because the amount of cringe in the Tournament of Power is a little bit too much. But I can understand why someone would put it also in G tier. It's the Future Trunks arc, or as I call it, Evil Goku arc, because that's the premise. An evil Kaioshin got upset at some mortals, so he traveled in time, collecting all the Super Dragon Balls off screen, wished himself to switch bodies with Goku, turning into a time traveling evil Super Saiyan Pink Goku, who traveled conveniently in Future Trunks' timeline, allying with his future counterpart, who is also one-dimensional and evil, collecting also the Super Dragon Balls off screen. The hardest to collect Dragon Balls, they collected it times off screen and obviously got 3 wishes. And then they destroyed it finally. And they wished for immortality for the other one. And why this arc is so bad is because obviously there's no tension. It would be the closest arc to have tension, but Goku has a Xeno button, so everything we witnessed was a waste of time. Just like the Tournament of Power. Future Trunks get illogical power-ups, and if you want to argue, well, it's Trunks' story, he should be the one to do some stuff and win. Not always complain that Goku and Vegeta gets the win. Vegeta never gets the win. The thing is, at least not against a major antagonist. Maybe he beats some nobody like Cab. On top, who is completely irrelevant, honestly. So, what went wrong? The problem is there were logical things to give Trunks a believable power-up. Let me give you an example. Ever heard of the Super Saiyan God ritual? The writers forgot about it too, I know. Vegeta got his Super Saiyan God off screen somehow through training, despite Shenron confirming you need what? 5 righteous Saiyans to get that form. And they need to put your hands on your back. Didn't happen. Vegeta just trained and got it. Did Shenron lie? Did he forget that it's possible, or did Vegeta just break reality or something? Stupid. And what else do we have? He could have collected the Dragon Balls and wished his potential to be unlocked, because that's a thing apparently. You can just wish your potential to be unlocked from the Dragon Balls, or to get stronger. Don't get it. Another stupid thing. That's another thing what this arc is ruined. But the worst thing probably is the ending, how Future Trunks just put a bigger feat than freaking Vegeta. Vegeta completely got destroyed that arc, utterly humiliated. His strongest attack looked less impressive than Goku's full power Kamehameha in the same episode. And that's a complete disappointment, considering choreography wise, this was the only good fight in Dragon Ball Super. Oh boy. Well, the writers know how to cockblock fans. By fans I mean the people that actually care, not the ones that turn their brain off, because I bet some of these people already forgot about the Vegeta's fight and think Cauliflower versus Goku, it looks more impressive. Let's go back before I choke out of laughing. Yeah, these arcs are so bad that yeah, I can put these movie rehashes that much above them. Look, there's an entire field left to fill. These arcs are awful. God awful. Why? Why are they so awful? Well, for one, Frieza comes back, trains off screen, and gets stronger than Goku again, and loses because he makes the same mistake as last time. There's no tension because Vegeta can always come in and they can team up, against Frieza, and when they can fuse, builds us on the around. He can just kill Frieza if he wants to. With his around, he can reverse time. He did reverse time to take away tension. And don't get me that he can't just do it once per day, because it doesn't matter. He can just revive everyone if he wants to as well. What else do we have? Oh, obviously we know the ending of C, so they will not lose to Frieza. And if you want to be a dick, you can say we already seen the movie, so we know how it ends. Then we have Battle of Gods. Awful story. Goku gets a power up with insane with ease. Some never mentioned foe appears out of nowhere, Toriyama pulling someone out of his ass who conveniently has an issue where he wants to go to Earth to fight some Super Saiyan god. You would believe that some kind of thing you would expect from fan fiction. By the way, did you know I dreamed about that Super Saiyan Blue would eventually be a thing, but not that it would be called Super Saiyan Blue. Pretty much anyone saw Super Saiyan Blue coming a mile away. That's how unoriginal Super Saiyan Blue is. We got just one recolor transformation and already people expected another recolor transformation, and after that was shown, it was clear the next transformation will be a recolor one. The next one after that will be a recolor one. And what did we get? We got Ultra Instinct, white hair base form. And what did we get? What else did we get? We get a pink Super Saiyan, a recolor of Super Saiyan with pink hair again. And I think that will continue for the foreseeable future. Like Piccolo is just turns orange, yellow then orange, but at least his physique changes and said Super Dragon Ball Superheroes. Then we have Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which also does some stupid transformations where they just change the well, let's not get into that. Well, I think this is my ranking. It took longer than I expected, but here you go. Where would I put these? I heard awful things about these arcs. I know. So what about Moro? If I go by my current knowledge, I can put Moro about this rank or this rank. These are the ranks I can imagine them being in. Yeah, with this I think I conclude this video. I hope you still enjoyed somehow despite my yawning, because we talk about Dragon Ball Super and yeah, but it's fun talking about Dragon Ball Super, how bad it is, and don't let my yawning irritate you. See ya.